Welcome back to another Explainer Focus, learners. Today, we're totally flipping the script on everything we thought we knew about search engine optimization. If you've been grinding away in digital marketing, you've definitely spent hours, probably way too many hours, staring at SEO tools, agonizing over search volume and keyword difficulty metrics. Hey, we all do it. But what if relying solely on those numbers is actually a massive trap? Today, we're exploring a deeper, honestly, far more profitable strategy. We're moving past the cold, hard algorithms and diving straight into the unpredictable, fascinating human mind.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Stop chasing search volume and start chasing revenue. If your keywords aren't bringing in phone calls, they are just ego keywords. This is the foundational philosophy we are unpacking today. Generating massive numbers on a traffic report? Sure, it feels amazing, and it definitely looks great on a spreadsheet for your boss or client. But let's be real. Traffic alone does not pay the bills. If those keywords aren't actively ringing a business's phone or filling an inbox with highly qualified leads, it's really just feeding our own ego. We're essentially chasing an illusion of success rather than actual tangible business growth.
Think about it this way. I'd rather have 10 visitors ready to buy than 10,000 visitors who are just curious. Massive traffic without sales is purely a vanity metric. If you bring 10,000 people to a site who only want free info, your conversion rate is going to stay stubbornly at 0. But if you bring in just 10 people who are highly stressed, in a frantic hurry, and desperately need a problem solved today, those are the exact people reaching for their wallets right now. Targeted, intent-driven traffic is what brings actual, measurable ROI.
Section 1. Why SEO tools are lying. It's a pretty harsh truth to swallow, but your SEO tools are lying to you. Search volume and difficulty don't matter if the keyword psychology is wrong. When you look at SEMrush, you'll see one specific search volume. Switch over to Ahrefs or Ubersuggest, and you get completely different numbers. They literally rarely agree with each other. But more importantly, relying solely on these software tools won't give you a true map to generating actual business leads. Algorithms and web scrapers absolutely cannot show you the human psychology, the stress level, or the immediate intent behind the person typing that exact query into Google.
So what exactly is keyword psychology? Basically, it's analyzing the human intent, the immediate stress, and the urgency driving a specific search query. We have got to start putting the human first and Google second. Instead of asking, what does the algorithm want, we really need to understand exactly what problem the searcher desperately needs solved in this very moment. It's like a doctor diagnosing a patient, right? You don't just treat the surface-level symptom, you dig into the underlying pain. When we truly understand the human being on the other side of the screen, the rankings and the revenue naturally follow.
Section 2. The Keyword Psychology Framework.
So we can completely abandon the idea of organizing keywords by search volume alone. Instead, let's categorize them by the searcher's mindset. We group keywords into 4 distinct categories: pain, desire, curiosity, and ego. A pain keyword means the searcher has high stress and an urgent need. This yields higher ROI because they are ready to pay right now. Desire means they want a better outcome or they're actively comparing deals. This drives commercial action. Curiosity means they're just seeking free information, offering very low immediate ROI. And finally, ego keywords. These are broad, vanity searches that yield massive traffic, but 0 actual conversions. Organizing your research this way completely shifts how you approach your strategy.
Section 3. Avoiding the ego keyword trap. Listen, one of the most dangerous pitfalls beginners face is falling into the ego keyword trap. These are high-volume, short-tail terms that look incredibly impressive on a Google Search Console traffic report, but completely fail to generate actual business leads. Think about it from a small business client's perspective. If they pay you $200 for your services, it's your fundamental responsibility to generate at least $1,000 in return for them. Ego keywords might get you 1 million impressions, but impressions will never, ever pay that client's bills or keep their doors open.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we're talking about. Think about terms like, what is SEO, wedding planning ideas, how to start a business, digital marketing trends 2026, or SEO basics. Literally millions of people search for these terms every single month. But if someone searches what is SEO, they aren't looking to hire an expert. They just want a dictionary definition. If someone searches wedding planning ideas, they just want to build a free Pinterest board, not hand over thousands of dollars to a planner. These keywords completely lack urgent commercial intent.
Section 4. The Power of Pain Keywords.
Now, if we're throwing out ego keywords, we have to pivot to targeting immediate needs. An emergency customer isn't looking for a blog post. They are ready to pay. If you aren't ranking for their specific pain, you're losing money. Just imagine a homeowner whose pipe just burst and is actively flooding their kitchen, or someone locked out of their car at 2 a.m. in the freezing cold. Their stress levels is through the roof. They do not want a 2,000-word tutorial on how to fix a pipe or pick a lock. They want immediate action. They want a phone number to call right this second.
This right here is what pain and money keywords sound like. It's the stark difference between a broad search and a highly specific plea for help. Look at these. Hire an SEO expert in NYC. Emergency locksmith near me. Full-service wedding planning packages, California. Emergency plumbing repair 24/7. Or in B2B spaces, hire specialized e-commerce SEO agency. Local SEO services for small businesses. Best Shopify SEO agency for startups. Or even things like affordable wedding planner in New Jersey and hire freelance content writer in Austin. When a user types these exact localized phrases, they're explicitly telling the search engine, I have a problem, I am ready to buy, and I am ready to pay right now.
So, the crucial point is, this counterintuitive metric, the number 0. Here is why 0 search volume keywords are your secret weapon. When you look up these hyper-specific pain keywords in your traditional SEO tools, they might show absolute 0 for monthly searches. Do not let that fool you, because they are so incredibly specific and intent-driven. The few people who do search them convert at massive rates. A keyword with 0 official search volume can absolutely be the very thing that brings in highly qualified paying leads month after month.
Section 5. Winning with specific long tails.
So, how do we turn all this psychology into an action plan to actually win? Here's the step-by-step game plan. First, manually list out all local, service-based pain keywords for the business. Second, structure the website hierarchy so these money terms are the absolute top priority. Third, and guys, this is vital, design landing pages that are meant to convert in 30 seconds. A pain-driven user won't read a giant wall of text. They need to see why you are the best, see your pricing, and hit a massive call now button. And fourth, ignore those broad curiosity keywords for now. Just save them for later when you need to build out topical authority with filler content.
Let me ask you a direct question. Want to beat the giant corporations in your city? You know, the ones with the massive marketing budgets, dedicated PR teams, and thousands of backlinks? You simply can't outspend them on the big, flashy ego keywords, but you absolutely can outsmart them.
And this is exactly how you do it. Stop targeting broad terms and start winning with specific long-tail keywords that solve local problems. If you completely overhaul your keyword list today to focus on pure, pain-driven revenue rather than vanity metrics, you will completely transform your business or your clients' businesses. Thank you so much for exploring this with me today. I really hope this leaves you rethinking everything you thought you knew about keyword strategy. Until next time, stay focused and keep learning.